I think we just saw the perfect example of the term FAFO. Ever heard of the term FAFO? F-A-F-O. Yes, it's a commonly known term that means F around and find out. In this case, we're talking about California Governor Gavin Newsom. What has been going on over the weekend? Riots. Because of why? Well, because the illegals in California do not want to be deported. And of course, we have our elected representatives not standing up for the law, not standing up for the ICE agents that are trying to do Donald Trump's agenda that the American people voted for, but they're actually standing up for people who are not citizens. And they're acting very incredulous about this. They have a lot of things to say about Donald Trump. They say that his tactics are heavy-handed, when in reality, when you look at what's going on here, you see the burning cars, you see the riots, you see the protests, you see the highways being shut down. This is not being done by federal agents or ICE agents or military or anyone really associated with Donald Trump. This is being done by anti-ICE protesters. But one of these elected individuals is Gavin Newsom, and he was acting very incredulous about the fact that ICE was coming in to, do what the American people voted for Donald Trump to do, deport these ICE agents. He was acting very incredulous about this, and he dared Tom Homan to arrest him. And I don't think Tom Homan has any qualms about arresting a sitting governor. And Tom Homan, he just came right out and said, he's like, yeah, well, if he breaks the law, nobody's above the law. That's what the Democrats like to say, right? He said that he would, in fact, arrest Gavin Newsom and Mayor Bass. And Donald Trump actually came out afterwards, and he said that he would also not be opposed to Tom Homan arresting Gavin Newsom, to which Gavin Newsom has since responded. President Trump said Monday he would arrest California Governor Gavin Newsom if Trump were in border czar Tom Homan's place. After the anti-ICE riots ravaged Los Angeles over the weekend, he said, I would do it if I were Tom. Gavin likes the publicity, but I think it would be a great thing. I like Gavin Newsom. He's a nice guy, but he's grossly incompetent. Everybody knows that. And this is what Gavin Newsom responded. Actually, first, I want to play what Gavin Newsom said initially about Tom Homan daring him to arrest him. He dared Tom Homan to arrest him, and he got the smoke, and now he's reeling it back. Take a look.
Get your hands off these poor people just trying to live their lives, man. Trying to live their lives, paying their taxes. Been here 10 years. The fear, the horror. The hell is this guy? Come after me, arrest me. Let's just get it over with. Tough guy. I don't give a damn. But I care about my community. I care about this community. The hell are they doing? These guys need to grow up. They need to stop. And we need to push back. And I'm sorry to be so clear, but that kind of bloviating is exhausting. So, Tom, arrest me. Let's go.
The perception is that.
So, Tom, arrest me. Let's go. Okay, Tom, let's go. Let's see a Gavin Newsom arrest. I would love to see it. And also, what I really love to see, and of course, I mean very sarcastic here, is the the incredulous tone. I can't say the other word very well, but the incredulous tone to Gavin Newsom's voice when he's talking about these people who have been here for 10 years, and when he's talking about these individuals that he feels so bad that ICE is going after. Since when were you voted into office to advance your agenda, Gavin Newsom? The American people, one of the most important aspects, one of the most important reasons why Donald Trump was elected was specifically this. If I were to give three things that were the most important thing of Donald Trump's agenda, and you could be different from me, maybe, but this is what I've seen, border, wars, and the LGBTQ weird agenda that has been pushed on society. I would say those three things, of course, I guess we can add in the economy. So let's just say four things, okay? The economy as well. Those four things were front and center in Donald Trump's campaign. And those were the things that got him elected. So many people would rant about this border and the fact that there were tens of millions of illegal immigrants coming over the border. And just because you have this coached, performed tone of voice because you're a politician and you know how to talk this way does not mean it's wrong. This is what we, the American people, voted for, and I love to see it. I think Donald Trump should send in the military because I believe these protests are not just staged, but I believe that they're 100% criminal. But this is how Donald Trump responded to California Governor Gavin Newsom and Gavin Newsom after Donald Trump responded to this. Remember, it was him that asked for the smoke. It wasn't Tom Homan that brought this up first. It wasn't Donald Trump that brought this up first. It was, in fact, Gavin Newsom that brought this up first. This is what Gavin Newsom said, retweeting this video of President Trump saying that if he were Tom Homan, he would arrest Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom said, the president of the United States just called for the arrest of a sitting governor. This is a day I hope I would never see in America. I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. This is a line we cannot cross as a nation. This is an unmistakable step towards authoritarianism. To which I say, what do you call a governor that allows one of the biggest cities in the United States of America? I believe it's the second largest city in the United States of America. What do you call a governor that allows that to happen? I call him not a leader. I call him potentially criminal. But this is what Donald Trump had to say about Tom Homan arresting Gavin Newsom. Take a look.
Tom Homan, become an arrestor. Should he do it? I would do it if I was Tom. I think it's great. Gavin likes the publicity, but I think it's a good thing. He's done a terrible job. Look, I like Gavin Newsom. He's a nice guy, but he's grossly incompetent. Everybody knows. All you have to do is look at the little railroad he's building. It's about 100 times over budget. We're putting a flagpole over there. Under budget. I always do under budget.
What does your intel tell you about these people causing all the problems in LA? Are they people ISIS trying to deport, or are they professional agitators?
The people that are causing the problem are professional agitators. They're insurrectionists. They're bad people. They should be in jail. Thank you.
He's not wrong whatsoever. So when we characterize this as they are letting this happen, not only are they letting this happen, but they are letting this happen knowingly, based off of where these protesters are coming from. The George Soros types. This is not an organic protest of people who are just worried that they're going to be sent to Mexico. I would concede that probably is some of them. I would not be surprised. But these protests are spurred on by professional agitators. That's how these protests start. They have legal representation behind them so that if they were to get in trouble, they have legal representation to fall back upon so that their life isn't ruined. Unfortunately, and in the state of California, that type of thing is going to fly. But I mean, you just take a look at some of the videos that are coming out of the state of California right now. This was yesterday. We have cars burning. We have, I assume, citizens of the state of California waving Mexican flags. This is a foreign occupied state, it appears. I mean, this is a foreign occupation. These people are waving Mexico flags on the United States on the United States ground while setting vehicles on fire, while smashing windows, damaging property, throwing rocks and concrete at law enforcement, such as this video right here. I mean, this is just a couple. There were probably, I don't even know how many. There were tens of them at least. I don't want to say hundreds because I didn't see hundreds, but I saw definitely tens of these. Law enforcement, full riot gear, getting rocks, bricks, concrete thrown at them. We are seeing people chipping up sidewalks to get projectiles to throw at officers, to throw at ICE agents, federal agents. We saw that one famous video. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a famous video of the ICE agents actually driving down the street. And there was an individual who had these giant, I don't know if they're rocks or chunks of concrete, but as the agents were driving by him, he was chunking rocks and these giant projectiles at the windshields of these SUVs. And the FBI has since put out a notice saying this person is wanted by the FBI. But this is the type of stuff, this violence is the type of stuff that is coming out of Gavin Newsom's California. And at the very least, it's negligence. And that's what I believe. But what do you guys think? A lot happened over the weekend, man. California, LA specifically just exploded. It was wild, some of the videos that were coming out of LA. I couldn't believe it. But let me know what you think of this down below in the comments. Like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. But until then, I will see you on the next one.